Eindhoven University of Technology lies at the center of Brainport Eindhoven, the technological heart of the Netherlands. Also home to the high-tech campus, the creative incubator Stripe S, and the automotive campus. The TUE terrain encompasses a versatile campus that is home not just to the university itself, but also to entrepreneurs, higher vocational engineering education, and the students themselves. The university wants to make that visible too, with its attractive and accessible layout. The university grounds must be an attractive meeting place for students, researchers and entrepreneurs with excellent facilities and amenities. An open green terrain as a hotspot of engineering education and research with plenty of innovative activity. All with the feel of a city park close to the center. Driving and parking in the grounds will be restricted so as to give cyclists and pedestrians all the freedom they need. TUE has created a development vision for the terrain in close consultation with the Eindhoven city authorities, along with the more appropriate name, TUE Science Park. Science Park has 5 zones: the Dommel Valley, the Compact Campus, the Residential and Conference Zone, the Fontes Zone, the Business Zone. The Dommel River flows along the west and north of the terrain through a wonderful landscape that invites you to take a stroll. Kennisport and a grand cafe with cinema stand at the entrance. A little further on is the TUE Sports Complex. The Dommel Zone will soon be the foundation of the Green Science Park. TUE Science Park has chosen to give the Dommel Valley a more natural and pleasurable character, giving the course of the Dommel the appearance of a meandering Brabant stream with gently sloping banks, pools, and even an island. Moreover, the transit of land and water creatures is restored through fish ladders, riverbank vegetation, and crossing opportunities. More than ever, cycling and walking possibilities make the Dommel Valley area the link with the city. In 2006, TUE drafted the Campus 2020 Accommodation Plan, a major renewal of the realization of a compact campus. Campus 2020 stands for a campus in which all departments and student amenities are concentrated in an elongated, car-free green strip. A vibrant zone even after 5 o'clock. The plan carries on the special cultural historical qualities that the buildings on the campus already had from the very beginning. More efficient and flexible use of the space means that buildings surplus to requirements on the compact campus can be disposed of. Campus 2020 consists of 4 major projects, each following on from the other. The first project is already underway. The last project is expected to be completed by 2020. In the heart of the campus will come the Central University Library, with plenty of student amenities, like different educational areas, and many individual study places. There will also be a lunch cafe, the Notebook Service Center, and lecture note sales. The existing Dubu Hall, one of the oldest TUE buildings, will house all of these functions and so undergo a complete metamorphosis. On top of the renovated hall will come a separate building for the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science. The new building will be the central meeting point for all the TUE students. The striking market square at the south side of the building will certainly make itself felt. The idea is for the building to be open also in the evenings and at weekends. The departments of Applied Physics and Electrical Engineering will share the same roof. The new accommodation will replace the current en laag. Experts are still pondering the question of whether renovation is possible by adding a new section. but perhaps an entirely new building is a better alternative. Merging the accommodation of the two departments means they can make optimal use of the laboratories in the Spectrum and Cascade buildings. The third project is the renovation of the main building that will be stripped almost in its entirety and reappointed. It will also have a new facade. Industrial design may well have to move into a temporary accommodation, but that has the benefit of leaving an empty building for renovation. The new residents of the main building are the Departments of Industrial Design, Industrial Engineering and Innovation Sciences, and the University Services Department. The final major project is the renovation of the W Hoog and W Laag buildings for the Mechanical Engineering and Biomedical Engineering departments. Improvements will already be made in the short term to enable the most urgent improvements to be made to the buildings. At the same time as the first two projects of Campus 2020, the Green Strip, the central car-free zone of the compact university, will gain shape. An agreeably designed zone for cyclists and pedestrians with benches, copses, and ponds. The old boiler house in the center of the Green Strip will soon offer accommodation to the top institute, ICMS. The Green Strip will be a vibrant meeting point that also offers space for events and festivals. The university grounds currently house around 200 temporary living units. TUE wants to have 600 to 700 definitive living units for students, PhDs, and postdocs within the short term. In addition to living space, there is a need for conference space and a hotel for guests. Within the TUE Science Park, the entire area northwest of the De Soler Avenue has been designated for this. This area is ideal with its great view of the green De Mol Valley and proximity to the sports facilities. The walkway provides a direct link to the new library and the auditorium. Fontys University of Applied Sciences makes use of several buildings on the TUE grounds. Fontys will concentrate its engineering departments at the TUE Science Park in the future, needing an estimated 20,000 square meters. The Fontys buildings will be concentrated in the northeast corner of the TUE Science Park. The area is well linked to the Fontys site in the northern zone via the cycle tunnel beneath the ring road. Fontys will have its own face within the TUE Science Park, bordering the De Mol Valley and visible from the ring road. In around 2016, the pavilion, the university's first temporary accommodation, will be empty. The building will make way for sports facilities and for startup companies. The university will offer more space for startups from the university and Fontys, and to companies with whom TUE cooperates. The whole east side of the TUE Science Park has been set aside for this. Several companies are already located in the northern zone, namely in the Multimedia Pavilion and the Twinning Center. A third business center building called Catalyst will be housed here. The more southerly zone is reserved for companies making a fresh start and needing their own accommodation, and for companies with whom the university is in partnership. The terrain is adjacent to companies situated on the compact campus, like TNO. The companies are set in parkland, but are clearly visible from the ring road. The university terrain will be transformed into the TUE Science Park in the coming years. The university will thus realize its aim of becoming an internationally oriented university, as well as a hotspot in Brainport, Southeast Brabant. TUE Science Park, an exquisite place to study, live and do business close to the bustling city center of Eindhoven, with all the peace of a green city park.